everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Before we even get started, let's say what's up to everybody that dropped some comments before the show began. Shout out to Blizz Lanes. He says, good morning, Frost, BBN community. I hope everybody's having a beautiful Wednesday. We're going to have a beautiful BBN morning coffee today. We're going to be talking about Young Thug. We're going to be going over the Young Thug case. I thought today was a good day to go over all of everything Young Thug, everything involved in the case, because obviously it's coming back up, and it's coming back up as a topic of discussion, and we're going to be talking about it coming up, obviously, soon. So I'm thinking one of the best things that we could do is let's now, since we have a good morning where we don't have nothing right now that's real big of a topic that we really need to be discussing. It's all things that could be secular in this conversation that we could just have going on at one point or another. So I'm just busy thinking, let's discuss this Young Thug thing, because guess what? New charges. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. Also, just so we can be clear, let's see what else we got in the docket real quick. Angela Yee leaving the Breakfast Club. I think this is bigger than everybody thinks. I think she's being pushed out. I don't think she's just leaving on her own volition. I believe she's being pushed out. The problem with the Breakfast Club for a couple of years is that they've been really, really stale. I digress. Let me back up for a minute, because I love Breakfast Club. Their banter is consistent. So as much as we love the banter, it doesn't evolve. Look at the BBN. We have new sayings every couple of months. Every couple of months, I come up with a new fucking quote or a new saying or a new thing we're doing. Tell me where the lie at. How many content creators is coming up with new sayings and new slogans on a regular for their community? Most of these motherfuckers are sticking to the shit that they've been saying for the last since they fucking channel started, or whatever, some saying they stole from some nigga. I'm coming up with brand new shit for y'all. That's the problem with the Breakfast Club. What they do is great. I enjoy it. We all enjoy it, and we all like it. Pardon me. We all enjoy it, and we all like it. But when you're talking about the investment groups, when you're talking about the corporations, it kind of changes the narrative of what is going to be accepted or acceptable and not. And innovation is always loved and appreciated. So I think the problem with the Breakfast Club is they probably just have not been as innovative as they probably should have been. And so the big bosses up top, they want to change. In steps, probably the best person they could get to take Angela Lee's spot, just so we can be 100% clear, and that's Remy Ma. And the reason why I say that is because Remy Ma is so much different of a personality that it's going to bring a different aesthetic. And the real reason why they want her is because of all of Remy Ma's catchphrases. You dumb? Get it? So I explained that well, right? I think I explained that well. People like to say I'm not good at this. So this is not me being cocky. Just so we can be clear. I know people like to say that Jack is cocky, but those are also the same people that only want to talk bad about me and never want nobody to say nothing nice about me. So let's also remember that. So if nobody else isn't going to say something nice about me, I am, damn it. I promise you. That's how I'm doing it. Nobody else is going to say something nice about me. I am. Just making sure I didn't have anything right now. No. All right. I ain't pick up nothing new this morning. Give me 1 second. I was eating right before the show started. All right, so we still got a minute. Then I'm gonna do roll call at the 6 minute mark. I have 1 more minute. So I want to explain something to you. She was pushed out. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was pushed out because one of her co-hosts, because maybe they was in jeopardy of losing one of the co-hosts if something had to happen. Something had to get shifted. We can't keep doing the same thing for 20 years. I believe she was pushed out. And I don't even know if that was a bad thing, just so we can be clear. I don't know if that was a bad thing or it might be a good thing. Angela Yee has that lip service podcast that she does. She also has a new podcast that she's going to be doing daily. It's going to be coming up a little bit later this year, they said. So she's good. Obviously, that's another reason why I believe she was pushed out. She went and got her shit all aligned. It was like, yo, look, no hard feelings. You know, we love you. It's not like we're not mad at you. We're not angry at you, but we need to go in a different direction. So maybe they also are behind helping her get her other situation going on that is going on now, that the one that's coming. Because sometimes they push you out the door, but they don't push you out the... Sometimes God closes the door because your dream is too small for that room. So he's like, yo, look, the shit I got planned for you is too small for that room that you in currently. You understand what I'm saying? So I got to get you the fuck up out of there, and I got to get you to a spacious area where now this stuff that I got planned for you could fit. So all of those people that you thought was going to be with you on your journey, some of them ain't going to be there. Because some of them, they can't leave that room because they can't be a part of this bigger vision. You know what I'm saying? They can't be a part of this bigger picture. So never be upset or angry when you're on your path and you shed somebody, or somebody decides not to be a part of your journey who isn't even necessarily going in the same direction you're going in. You know, maybe y'all separating is best for both parties. You know? And that's why you shouldn't go do evil to people just because y'all separated. Maybe God separated y'all because it's best for both parties. Now you go do evil to this person. Now it changes your direction, the way you going in life. Now with that being said, let's do roll call and let's get to the show. Shout out to Hector Cruz. He says, good morning, Cross. Salute to you and BBN fame. What up, Black Thuggy? He says, salute, my brother. What up, your boy Jimmy Belcher? Tell Tina I said hi. He says, morning, Frost. Also, I just want to add this. Not only do I come up with slogans, but I come up with intros for the people that come to the channel a lot. Like, if it's not apparent that I'm at least slightly skilled, talented, I don't know what to tell you. The people that don't want me on the internet, are they even capable of doing half of these things that I'm talking about I'm doing this morning? That's all I'm asking. Are they only capable of criticizing what I'm doing? Could they even do half of these things that I'm talking about? I'm just curious. Anyway, Artie D Glasses, Groovy Wednesday, BBN fame. It's gonna be a great Wednesday. Y'all motherfuckers is gonna pull up to the Cash App this morning. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Shout out OGK Network. Shout out to OGK Network. Says Jeffrey is not getting out of jail now. No. Y'all want me to tell y'all what happened? Y'all want me to slow walk y'all so I don't have to keep backtracking and explaining shit? Or do y'all want me to just say it? I give you a minute. I give you a minute. Also, all praise is due to the Most High. I understand that you got me on a very difficult path right now. I understand that this journey that I'm on, I went through a nest of a lot of snakes. I understand that this journey that I'm on means that I got to be attacked. I understand this. Because the only people that are actually attacked without provocation are the people of the Lord. So I understand this. And Lord, I'm here for the fight. And I apologize for all of those times that I definitely did question whether I was on the right road or not. Because the people that I was walking with weren't the right people to be on the road that I was supposed to be walking. And I didn't realize that that's the reason why you had to have them get the fuck up out of there. So Most High, thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everything that I have now, everything that you're going to bring to me, and everything that I work for and I'm capable of acquiring. And also, before I even go any further, I appreciate the new people that you're going to bring into my life that are going to make it obvious that they're here for me so I could be there for them. I appreciate that. That's all I got to say. Now, with that being said, all praises do. Let's see. All praises due to the Most High. That's a fact. I was about to say something else though. All praises due to the Most High. That's a fact. Do not get this confused. Alright, so let's go. Let's get this going. So the people that you want to do the whatever, I understand what it is. And this is just the path that God put me on. That's it. There's nothing I can do about it. I either just gotta walk this path or whatever the fuck it is. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's pull up to the Cash App this morning. Arthur D. Glass threw it up. What up, Joey B? Alright, let's get to the show. Now, check this out. I want to be clear about this. I said slow walk it. So, I'm going to bring up some things that I previously said just so we could be clear, so you can understand my train of thought, and so that we could be in an appropriate space in order to really discuss this non-biasly, just so we could be clear. What up, Kingsley? He says, good morning, Jack. Dropping froze. Listen and pay attention. Do y'all remember when Takashi 6ix9ine and Treyway was having their situation? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the fucking video footage resurfaced of Takashi 6ix9ine putting a hit out on somebody. Do anybody remember that? Shout out to Tori Mosey. He says, morning froze, BBN fan. Morning to you, my brother. All of the good mornings is coming, and all of the good mornings is great. All of the evenings and nights should be the same. Do y'all remember that? I'm curious. Do y'all remember that? Okay, so I'll break it down for you. Right before Takashi 6ix9ine was scheduled to go to court for a thing, I forgot what was the actual. We still don't know from it. I forget what the actual reason why he had to go to court. But he had to go to court for a reason. All of a sudden, TMZ drops this footage. Boom. I'm gonna explain why TMZ drops this footage. Listen, I'm gonna explain why the TMZ dropped this footage. Listen and pay attention. The people sent TMZ to drop the footage because they was trying to mess up whatever Takashi 6ix9ine had going down. Because if Takashi 6ix9ine didn't say every single crime that he was involved in, then that means that his deal that he previously had would be nixed. Are you following me? So basically what then happened was, listen, pay attention. The federal government said, fuck it, we'll tack the charges on and we'll act like this wasn't a thing that he didn't tell us before. Reason being is, listen and pay attention, they already knew about it. How could they already know about it? How could they already know about it? Oh man, I'm going in. How can they already know about it? How could the federal government already know about it before Takashi 6ix9ine said a thing and they put it on the docket? Because if he would have said it, there would have been no reason why they shouldn't have already put it on the docket, because he's already a snitch. So how the fuck exactly somebody was snitching on Takashi? Boom. So hold on, stop. Now let's fast forward. Casanova, 2-time. Casanova 2-time does the opposite of what Takashi 6ix9ine did, and he did not talk. So what did the government do? The government comes to you like this. Pay attention. Shout out to Mike Jones. The government comes to you like this. Shout out to Fane Mike. I forgot what I call you. I'm gonna have to come up with a different thing because there's more than one Mike Jones. So listen and pay attention. The government comes to you like this. Listen, pay attention. I don't think they ready, my dude. I don't think they ready. Because I don't think they understand what I just said. Okay, I'll just go over what I just said again, because I don't think, I might not have been clear. Takashi 6ix9ine was working with the government. So all new information that they were getting going against Takashi 6ix9ine to hurt him, the government was not using it against him, because at this point he was actually working with or for them. Is that understood? Remember, I'm supposed to be off of the internet because I'm terrible at this. Allegedly. I'm great at this, by the way. Is we listening? So listen. When the situation came up with Takashi 6ix9ine, they already knew, even when Takashi 6ix9ine didn't already admit it, because niggas was snitching on him. How do I know niggas was snitching on him? The judge said it. The judge said if Takashi 6ix9ine had not talked first, other individuals was ready to point the finger at him. Shout out to Judge Engelmeyer. Because he was fair. He could have gave them boys way more time and didn't. Okay? Just so we could be clear. He gave almost all of them that didn't go to trial the least time that he could give them, with the exception of the attempt murder charge. Also, shout out to Fu Benga. Fu Benga birthday was yesterday. Could we get all of the happy birthdays in the chat for Fu Benga? Fu Benga birthday was yesterday. Could we get all of the fucking birthday shit, party gifts, pop some bottles? Let's do all of the thing. Fu Benga birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to Fu Benga. Salute. I don't know about Jim Jones being next up on the stand. Tory Mosley said, was Jim Jones next up on the stand if 6ix9ine didn't? I don't know about none of that. I'm not getting into that. With all respect. All respect due. Yes, Tory Mosley said there's a YSL CEO Chris. Absolutely. Free Fu Benga, free Crippy, free Hall, free Nuke. Let's go. Listen. I'm really upset because I did not like Nuke's attorneys. I thought Nuke's attorneys were terrible. I think Nuke should get some attorneys and have his attorneys look at that case. I think Nuke might be able to get an appeal. His attorneys were terrible. This is real talk. If any niggas in here right now that know Nuke, I'm giving you some really great advice right now. Go get some good attorneys and have them look at that case. You might be able to get that case redone. And then in that, you know, instead of actually doing the case, then you might be able to don't go to trial, because, you know, they throw the shit out, and you might be able to then negotiate for less time. You understand what I'm saying? Because, look, I'm giving you some of the best advice. Look, listen, this is good advice. Nuke's attorneys were terrible. Maybe they just had no position that they could go from. I don't know. But I thought they were terrible. I thought they looked like they were supposed to be good, and I just don't think that they were. I'm sorry. I was in the courtroom, man. His attorneys, they screwed the pooch. I'm not saying that this was winnable. I'm just saying they fucked up a lot of times. That's what I'm saying. He might be able to get an appeal, for real. Get the verdict thrown out and get a new trial. Anyway. Harv. One of them was dude that shot. No, it was either. I think Fool. Was it Fool? One of them was dating. I don't think it was Harv though. Anyway, let me stay on what we on. Let's get back to where we were at. So, just so we could be clear, the point in which I was making is, in the Takashi 6ix9ine case, Takashi was working with them. So, any new charges that were coming, they were just going to waive them bitches anyway. As that's established. You see, this is how it's done. When you actually do the work. I don't need to read a whole bunch of shit to go back, because I actually did the work. So, now let's talk about Casanova. Casanova case. And I told y'all this was going to happen. I said, yo, look, Casanova isn't going to talk to them. And what's going to happen is they're going to keep bringing new charges and then new charges and then new charges in order to try to get him to talk. Because in reality, what's happening is they're talking to him on the side and they're saying, well, you know, if your client doesn't take this deal, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charges that we could just charge him with if he don't want to just take this deal. And in order for him to take the deal, he gonna have to take the stand, or he gonna have to give us something. So if he don't give us something, we gonna charge him with these other crimes that we also know that he was a part of. Do you get it? This is why I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all niggas, I get it. I get what everybody is saying, especially since it's niggas that don't like cash. But I'm not biased. At all. And if I had a program that was created so rappers could come in on and talk their shit about other rappers, because that's not what we have right now. I would love to have rappers come on and talk about whatever their grievances is with other people, as long as, you know, we could keep it there. Because I don't want to perpetuate the shit that's going to get niggas killed. So that's why, or shot at, or injured. So when you come on my show, I usually don't want you to beef with nobody. I'm sorry. I'm just working with a higher energy. Or I'm trying. You understand? So I know a lot of times the way that I'm doing things, people thinking it's wrong. But a lot of the times, the reason why I want to do a thing away is because of my faith in the Most High. And because I'm trying to follow a guideline. But I get it. We supposed to use hate to build our program. But I'm trying to follow a guideline, so I can't work that way. I guess that's the best way I could explain it. Shout out to Spring. Salute. He said, salute, bro. I'm watching you on the Oculus. Oh, wow. Really? How? What about now? Y'all know what the Oculus is, right? Shout out to Springs. It said Casanova 2-time gets sentenced yet. No, I don't believe he was sentenced yet. Alright, so listen. In the Casanova 2-time situation, they tried to get Casanova 2-time to talk. Casanova 2-time, he didn't talk, or whatever. At least as far as I know, he didn't talk. So once Casanova 2-time didn't talk, what did they do? They did exactly what I told you they was going to do. They started bringing up charges. Next thing you know, he's 2 attempted murder charges down in Florida because 2 dudes got shot. He said this shit OD fires. I believe you. Some dudes got shot down in Florida. Remember? So now they put that on them. Now they put this other shit on them. Now they put that other shit on them. Now fast forward to what's going on right now with Jeffrey Jeffrey Williams. That's his last name, right? With Young Thug. Let's go on what's happening right now. This is why I do not think Young Thug is snitching. If he was snitching, there would be no new charges. Are y'all here? Or is niggas listening? Y'all here? Tory Mosey said Future was one of the rappers 6ix9ine said was 137, a permanent snitch to never be exposed. Also Young Thug's best friend. Just so we could be clear, I don't think they need a snitch. I don't know. He just wrote a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, he just wrote a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, so I'm not in a box. I talk about politics. I talk about hip hop. I have various different things that I discuss. And just so we could be clear, the guy that just said that he don't like the content because I discuss so many different things. You do know if I talk about one thing 2 days in a row, I have people that come in here and say I talk about the same thing every day. It's probably you. Anyway, following, we listening, at least I am. Listen, pay attention. Has anybody heard anything about Gunna's case recently? I want to be clear on something. Let's bring up these new Young Thug charges real quick. I don't think niggas is really paying attention. don't think niggas be paying attention. I think people are stuck in this street paradigm where they really believe that the real world should operate with street rules. And whenever the real world doesn't operate with street rules, that the real world is wrong. And that's how I think people really think. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really think that the world is supposed to be run with street rules. You understand? I heard somebody call a grandmother a snitch because she got robbed and told the police. I said, wow. I don't know what to tell you. You niggas is crazy. Alright, so we're going to look at, I'm going to read this article right here real quick from Hot New Hip Hop, I believe. I just see HNHH. I think that's Hot New Hip Hop, right? Yeah, because there's nothing on it. I don't see nothing. I see HNHH. I think that's what that's playing for. Anyway, it says, the case stacked against Young Thug was already one that left his fans concerned. But a new report by WSB-TV suggests that the rapper is facing even more legal trouble. We have been steadily reporting on the RICO case involving Thugger, Gunna, and 24 others that prosecutors allege are in a gang with the rappers. Authorities claimed that the group was responsible for robberies, assaults, and even murder. In reports, they named Young Thug as the alleged leader who was making street calls. Meanwhile, Thug and Gunna have vehemently denied their allegations against them, and their legal teams are determined to prove their innocence. As rappers remained incarcerated after being denied bond, the Fulton County District Attorney's Office has reportedly filed a new indictment. Thug is facing charges including criminal, street, gang activity, and conspiracy. But this new indictment reportedly includes all 28 defendants from the main indictment and still focuses on YSL as an organization allegedly founded by Williams and 2 others. However, the new charges are reportedly only against Thugger and 4 defendants. The rapper now faces a new gang charge, new drug charges, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a machine gun, reported by WSB-TV. 2 other defendants, one being Yak Gotti, will also be tacked on with the machine gun charge. Yak Gotti's attorney stated that the rapper is a performer, not a criminal. We'll continue to keep you updated on this case as it progresses. Young Thug and Gunna's case are slated for trial next year. So I want to say this real quick, just so we could be clear. Wasn't they calling Yak Gotti a snitch? Okay. Get out of here. I want our men to stop killing each other. For all of the people who don't care whether we keep killing each other, then do what you want to do. I don't want us killing each other. For everybody that want to advocate the killing of young black men, for everybody that thinks what's going on in Philly right now where women can't even go outside without being murdered in the street, for everybody that thinks that these things are okay and are against me saying that I am against these things and I am not an advocate of those things, when you see me outside, feel free to attack me. For everybody that don't want black babies being murdered, for everybody that don't want our elderly to be scared to go outside to go to the store when it starts getting late, for everybody that don't want young mothers being left to take care of their children by themselves because the fathers was murdered on the street for no reason. For everybody who's on this frequency, you can have an issue with me. I'm with God. So for the person that was just in there basically telling me that I have to agree with street politics? No, I agree with the Bible, nigga. Any of y'all people that don't agree with the Bible and got a problem, then do what you want to do. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I agree with the Bible. If you're against the Bible, you know, whatever. Copy? That energy. And this ain't me being tough. This is me defending God. So when you attack me talking Bible, when you attack me speaking about basically the way that the Bible says that we should be treating one another, just because I'm not saying the Bible, I'm literally saying, look, this is the way that we should be treating one another. And then I'm referencing shit in the Bible. For all of the people who go against all of my references from the Bible, if you want to have an issue with me in the street, there's nothing I can do with that. I'm rolling with God, though. You can keep rolling with Satan. Now I'm going to get back to the show. People really hate God. Like, people really hate God. Like, they really hate God. Like, that's why I think I be disliked on here, not for nothing. Because a lot of times I just be talking about shit from the Bible. I'm just being honest with you. A lot of times I just be talking about shit from the Bible and using that in relation to what's going on in current society in order to get a message across. So for all of the people that disagree with my message, that's why I be in here like, what the fuck? But do you. With that being said, just so we could be clear. With that being said, now y'all see why I be like, I'm probably going to get murdered. But I mean, I'm actually cool with that. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Christian. I don't have no religion. I'm not religious. Just so we can be clear. I do respect the fact that there are people who follow guidelines that are called religions. And I do have a respect for an individual who sticks to their guidelines and sticks to what their religion says. So if you are Jewish and you follow the Jewish faith, I respect that. If you're a Christian, you follow the Christian faith, I respect that. If you're a Muslim and you follow the Muslim faith, I respect that. I'm fine being an individual. I'm fine being, I like being an individual. I think there's power in being an individual. I think whenever you decide that you want to be a part of a collective, you know, you risk joining a group that might not be. You take big risks. Anyway, back to Young Thug. Check this out and pay attention. And I want to be clear about this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. You don't bring new charges if the person's working with you. So Young Thug is not snitching. That's one. Two, they don't need nobody to snitch on Young Thug. They've been having his phone tapped since 2015. They've been having surveillance on him and his gang since 2015. There's no reason why they would actually need a snitch. But what they can use is people to get on the stand and testify. You get what I'm saying? For everybody that don't know how court works, court actually is supposed to work like this. You have evidence, and then you have a witness who puts the evidence into perspective. Or the witness is the evidence because they're making a statement. This is how court works. This is why a lot of y'all don't get why people win and lose. This is why when people be in court and they be trying to read the paperwork and they be reading the shit, and I'm like, you don't even know what you're reading. You don't even understand what you're doing. You're just reading the shit like it's a fucking script for a play. You don't even understand the emphasis on why it's important that they have shit redacted. Why when you're in court and they strike shit, well, that means a thing. You just reading the script. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you... It's like if I picked up a fucking book on paleontology and I just started reading it. I don't know shit about paleontology. I gotta learn the basics before I can even understand what the fuck I'm reading. Tell me where I'm wrong. So, I digress. They don't need a snitch. All they need is somebody to verify evidence. Now, with that being said, that's what I think the rapper is going to do. I think the rapper is literally getting up there to speak about the character and to most likely tear him down. The question is, what rapper is going to do it? I think it's going to have to be an older rapper. I don't think it's going to be a young dude. I don't think it's going to be nobody from his generation. Is he too famous? Nobody from his generation, I think, is going to do some shit like that. I think a god to them niggas. It has to be an older rapper who really cares about Atlanta. Atlanta's bad, man. Everywhere's bad. I promise you, there's gangs up here in New York right now. Y'all don't have to worry about us bloggers. Y'all don't have to worry about none of us. Some of y'all's getting taken off the streets right now because y'all doing shit next to people who they can't have that shit done around them. You understand? Y'all doing shit around people who like, I can't have that shit around me. Just to give you an example, when little TJ just got shot, it was supposed to be whose homeboy? A Boogie with the hoodie homeboy? A Boogie with the hoodie ain't tell dude to do that, I promise you. Not in that area. What are you talking about? This is the area where all the rappers go and you don't have to worry about nothing bad happening to you. You understand? So that's how sometimes you could just have somebody around you and they could do some weirdo shit and the next thing you know, your name is in something and you got to fend for it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a good example. Listen and pay attention. You ever seen a husband that abused their wife and then swear that they loved them? Who do you believe? Do you believe the punches in the face? Do you believe the kicks in the stomach? Do you believe the beatings? Or do you believe the words? What up, Jody Spencer? What do you believe? If you got an abusive wife, an abusive husband, what do you believe? Do you believe when he say, I love you? Or do you believe when he's beating her? Do you believe when he's raping her or whatever? Do you believe when he's embarrassing her in public and shaming her? Do you believe when he's leaving, when he's slapping her? What do you believe? Do you believe do you believe the acts or do you believe the words? Come on, this ain't rhetorical. Put it in the chat. What do you believe? Do you believe the actual actions or do you believe the words? Nobody know an answer? Nobody don't want to answer. I guess we know the answer. Imagine somebody saying they love God while they chasing down somebody else and harassing them and trying to ruin their life. Fuck out of here. Anyway. Listen and pay attention. Dude, imagine somebody saying that they love God and all they do is spend their whole entire life chasing down another person trying to ruin their life. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. With that being said, do I got any admins in here? Do I got any admins available? Even one. If I got any admins available, please just start kicking those names immediately. With that being said, listen and pay attention. Listen and pay attention. These people are evil. They evil. They're going to do more evil shit in 5 seconds. Watch. They're going to be harassing me this whole show. They're evil. They're evil. They're going to be harassing me this show. They're evil. Watch. They're evil. Watch. They're going to be in here harassing me this show. Talking about me, saying shit, trying to disrupt the show, trying to make it so we can't do a program. Watch. They're in here right now. They're going to be doing it this show. They're evil. I'm talking about God, and they're trying to distract me. But they're not evil. I'm talking about God. They're trying to distract me. I'm going to say that again. I'm talking about God, and they're trying to distract me. Who tries to distract somebody talking about God? Who tries to distract someone talking about God? Every day. Every single day. For years. With that being said, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. If you are liking any part of this show today, put up to the Cash App with any numerical denomination that you are appreciating the show of. If you want, also, if you just want to help me fight the devil, I'm really over here in a war, man. I could use some assistance. If you just want to help me fight the devil, that's it. If you want to help me fight the devil, or if you just whatever the fuck you want to do. Y'all don't notice every time I talk about God, they pull up 100% of the time? 100% of the time, every time I mention God? Why is that? Why is that? Every time I say we got to treat each other better, every time I say we got to do better in our society, every time I say we got to stop trying to kill each other, every time I say anything that's saying do better in our community, these people pull up. Why? Thank you, Susan Bortz-Padale. Me talking about God irritates their spirits. Now, why would it do that? Why would me talking about God hurt them? Shout out to Jody Spencer with the $10 for the Praise the Lord Fund. This is the Praise the Lord Fund this morning. We praising the Lord this morning. Shout out to Tori. Shout out to Jody Spencer. Why every time I talk about God, I talk about unity, I talk about us not killing each other, why do these people show up? Why do they want to distract me? Shout out to Jody Spencer with the Praise the Lord Fund, with the $10 drop to the Praise the Lord Fund. Appreciate you. We praising the Lord this morning. Nah, Frank Adams. We praising the Lord right now, and I'm going to keep doing it. Look at Frank Adams trying to get me to stop praising the Lord now. Irritating their spirit. I told y'all Frank Adams was one of them. I told you. Irritating their spirits. They can't stand when I talk about God. Irritating their spirit. They flagging like crazy. You know how upset they are? I'm magnifying God's name right now. We're talking about him. We're talking about him in a positive light. I'm magnifying God's name right now. Of course they have to be angry. Of course they got to be pissed. These people don't want me to magnify God's name more than they want anything else. Whatever the thing is they're trying to do, they definitely don't want me magnifying God's name. Why do you think they want my life to be bad for? They want my life to be bad so I don't magnify God's name. So I don't speak the praises of the Most High. I've seen miracles, a lot of them. Like, it's not hard to tell who Satan is sending. When God sends somebody, they come to you with fucking open arms, open hands. They come to you with love. When Satan sends somebody, how do they come at you? Tell me where I'm wrong. We all out here fighting spiritual wars. There's demons everywhere. And the internet makes them got easier access to us. We all in spiritual wars. You better put on your armor. The armor of God. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher with the $3 drop. I appreciate that too, homie. You better believe it. Look, boom, look, it's always about money. No, it's always about money with you. Whenever I mention money, why don't you want me to have any? Why is it so important to you, Satan, that I don't have money? Because when I have money, I do God's will? I bet you if I was doing Satan's will, you'll want me to have money. You'll be trying to make sure I have all the money in the fucking world if I was doing Satan's will. I'm out here doing God's will. That's why you don't want me to have no money? That's why you don't want me to have nowhere to live? That's why you don't want me to have no friends, nobody in my life, because I'm out here literally doing God's will? Why else would Satan want me to lack? Satan would only want me to lack if he knew when I had, or if I had, that I would do good in God's word with it. Why else would Satan be attacking me? Shout out to Susan Bortz Bedell with the Praise the Lord Fund. We got the whole Praise the Lord Fund going today with the $20 drop. Says joining Judy in the Praise the Lord Fund. Let's go. Jody. Why every time I talk about the Lord, they show up? Why every single time a woman shows interest in me, do they try to get them to go away? The Lord's here now. That's all that matters. He's here right now. That's all that matters. He was here the other day too. When I couldn't walk myself, he carried me. What the fuck is you talking about? When I was too exhausted to walk, he put me on his shoulders. And he walked for me. I just didn't know no better. I thought those was my footsteps. What is you talking about? That's where he's at. He's always here. He's there with you too. He looking at you. I don't know what he's doing. He might be shaking his head. What up, Shy 120? I don't know if that's the real Shy 120. But what up, Shy 120? We be having fake people coming here. I hope that is the Shy 120. And even if that isn't the real Shy 120, let's wish Shy 120 a happy Wednesday. Salute the Shy 120. Even if that ain't the real Shy 120. We fuck with Shy 120. Salute the CK too. Shout out to D Hourglass with the $5 drop. It's praising the Lord today. He said, motherfucker, we praising the Lord today. For real, for real. Screaming all of the amens. See? I always say the same thing. Because they cloned your account like 8 or 9 times, homie. They cloned your account like 8 or 9 times. What up? Shout out to Rich. They cloned your account so many times. I think one day we had 2 different Shot 120 accounts in here. Neither one of them was you. I ain't said nothing that ain't the truth right now. I ain't say not one word that ain't the truth. You can't stalk a person and act like they have the mental health disorder. I don't care what the fuck could be wrong with me. You a stalker. That's one of the worst things you could be in the world. Tell me where the lie at. No matter what you say about me, you a stalker. Shout out to Team Moto with the Praise Job Fund. He says the Praise the Lord Fund. Shout out to Team Moto with the $10 drop. That's a fact. We magnifying the Lord's name today. For everybody that got a problem with it, pull up in the chat. Let us know about the problem you got with it. Let's make sure that the Lord know who to attach those statements to. Team Moto says peace, health to everyone. Salute Frost. See you Saturday. And yes, I can share the flyer. It's on we put that shit on Instagram. You told me not to share it, so I didn't know what to do. Could I share it here or could I just share it on Instagram? We magnifying the Lord's name. If you got a problem with it, pull up. I want God to hold you to those statements. That's how I am. I'm not trying to get you to sin. I just need other people to know who you are so they can avoid you. I prefer you just stop sinning. But that ain't going to happen. I've been asking you to stop sinning for how many years now? Let's get back to the show. We praising the Lord's name every day, but especially today. How about that? Copy. So this is where we're going to be at on Saturday, apparently. I was already going to be there, by the way. I didn't know if I could tell people I was going to be there. So if you're in the New York area, you want to pull up, we're going to be here on Saturday. I'm going to have the flyer. I know it's blurry. And yes, my nails are clean. I take a lot of showers. We're going to have it posted on our BBN Instagram, and I'm going to post it here in our community tabs. Also, if y'all haven't been looking at our community tabs, we be posting shit over there in our stories and everything. So go pull up and leave comments, you rat bastards. We got any pros in the house? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna gotta watch that whole movie again. I gotta watch that whole movie so I can get that shit down. So I could do it. So I could do it the way that I want to do it. It's gonna be dope. I thought of the damn shit like 2 months ago, but I haven't been able to. I neglected to see the show. So far, it's something I want to do, and I still haven't did it in 2 months. So for everybody that get upset that sometimes it takes me a long time to get around this shit, I need a girlfriend. Okay, when I get a girlfriend, somebody that's going to nag me to stay on time with shit, and I'm going to be more on time. I have a bad habit of doing too much shit at the same time. Or doing nothing if I can't figure out how to make shit work. So I have to find an equal medium. And I'm working with myself. So I need you to be patient. With that being said, back to Young Thug. Also, just praise the Most High. Just, because. Listen and pay attention. I want to be clear on this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I want us to be 100% transparent. Shout out to Blizz Lanes. He said in the business, speaking true words for the community. I apologize for not being here for so long. But I take betrayal really, really deeply. I apologize for not being here for so long. Rule, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, facts. Don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, facts. Like Amber Heard still stalking Johnny Depp. Yes! Yes! First of all, Amber Heard did exactly to Johnny Depp what they're doing to me right now. Or what they've been doing to me. That's exactly what I'm going through. Exactly what Amber Heard, what Johnny Depp is going through. Exactly. That's why I just can't wait until the shit get on the other end. So when I get on the other end, I don't got to deal with this shit. But I'm going through basically somebody destroying my character because if I don't do what they tell me to do. Not nobody's slave. If I'm your slave, I can't be worshiping the Most High. Gaslighting and projecting, yes. If I'm your slave, I can't be worshiping the Most High. No, nigga. Rude, don't nobody see them dots, says facts like Amber Heard was stalking Johnny Depp and those stalkers are sick. They need to worry about their own life. I just want to say this for everybody that don't know, because a lot of y'all might not know. There's a literal chat room that's dedicated to talking about me every day. They talk about what I wear. They talk about who comes up in the chat. Every day. These are grown folk. Grown folk. They don't go in there to talk about a topic. They don't even go in there to talk about what I said about the topic. They just go in there to just talk about me. I don't know how to take that. I don't know to be flattered or be I don't know how to take that. So bear with me. I think that's crazy. Maybe I'm more popular and famous than I know. Because I just think I'm just some dude on YouTube. I don't. That's why when people try to say I'm cocky, I'm not. I'm just a regular guy. Like, if you know, you know. I don't think I'm better than nobody. None of that shit. I'm just a regular fucking guy. I'm just trying to live my life. Leave me alone. If you know, you know. I don't know no other way to say that. I literally forget that I'm Jack Frost when I get off the air. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway. Yeah, a lot of them are gay though. The dudes that's making a video about me, I know one dude that's gay without a shadow of a doubt. The big fat guy, that's without a shadow of a doubt. But he, like, I mean, I don't really care. Like, there's a lot of gay people that I'm friends with. Like, I got people that are gay that I'm friends with. So I don't really care if the nigga's gay. I'm just scared how the nigga carrying himself. Let's get back to the content though. Nah, them niggas is crazy, man. Shit is bananas. Like, this shit don't even make no sense at this point. Like, at this point, it's like, all right, y'all over there doing what you do. Stay over there doing what you do. I don't care. I don't even want you. I don't care. But y'all really still talk about me every single day for how many months? I'm not that interested. I am that interested. But y'all don't even know that much stuff. Y'all don't know that much real shit about me. Like, actual real shit about me, you don't know that much. Most of the stuff y'all think y'all know is just lie. Like, 95, 97% of the stuff that they talk about is just lies. So they don't really know anything about me. So they're literally just enjoying the idea of Jack Frost and making up stories about me. This is fucking insane. Shout out to Sule. She says, good morning, Frost. Hey, hope all is well. All is great. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all why I be over here like that's crazy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like 95, 97% of the shit they say is totally made up and wrong and lies. So they just enjoy just, I don't know what the fuck. It don't make sense. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, they did. At the best, they know the surface shit about me. At best. But even if the shit they saying is all fabricated, that's what I'm like. They're just saying shit that they just making up. Like they just sitting on the phone with each other saying like, yo, let's just make this thing up today. Like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? like what the fuck? Emmanuel Manti says they got a crush on you. I don't know what else to call it. Like, what the fuck? And it's like 40, 50, 60 people. I mean, I don't know. I'm just making up numbers at this point. I don't know how many people be over there. I don't know how many people be over there. I'm never in that shit. I'm just making up numbers. But it be people over there. And I'm like, what the? Like, you know what? How can I tell you how to do whatever the fuck you do? What the fuck do I know? I don't know anything. We praising the Lord this morning. It's bananas, yo. It's really bananas, yo. It's really bananas. People don't understand why I feel so uncomfortable around people sometimes. It's just because people just do shit I don't understand so often. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't be knowing if a nigga gonna do some super weird shit. So I know I be looking crazy to niggas because the world I live in don't make sense. I'm telling you, the world I live in don't make sense. I'm telling you. And I'm pretty sure the higher up you go, the more it don't make sense. And cause I'm nowhere. I'm at ground level. I'm not even at ground level. I'm laying on the ground level. They be in football huddles with Jack Topic we on today. Team Slurp. I don't understand these guys. You just never know, man. Deontay Wilder gonna be fine October 20th? What you mean fine? He gonna be able to fight? This shit is crazy, Trule said. Trule said. I'm assuming Trojan Man is Team Slurp. Sule says, today I'm the same way. You just never know. So that's why people be looking at me and they be like sometimes thinking I'm acting weird. But I'm like, you don't understand the kind of situations I be running into. I don't know how niggas is responding. I literally have YouTube pages dedicated to people just talking about what I ate today. and that's not cat. That's not cat. That's really what they be talking about. Oscar De La Hoya isn't letting Ryan Garcia fight Gervonta anymore because they can agree on money. Obviously, Gervonta deserves more. That might be the end of Ryan Garcia. I don't think Ryan Garcia want that smoke. What the fuck is you talking about? They might just be trying not to fight the nigga, so they don't want to. So they're trying to lowball him like what they used to do to Mayweather. For everybody that don't know, when Mayweather was still Pretty Boy, before he became Money Mayweather, before he became the big draw, what was happening was they wasn't paying him his right amount of money. That's why he the way he is now. They was lowballing the nigga because they knew that the nigga he was going against was about to lose. And that was going to be the last payday. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised if what you're saying happened. Because if I was Ryan Garcia's people, I wouldn't want him to fight Gervonta Davis right now either. So I would be like, oh, we couldn't meet the money demand, or we couldn't meet on the contract. Maybe next year. That's a fact. What the fuck are you talking about? Why you think the real reason? Hold on. Why you think the real reason why Floyd took so long to fight Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao was not gonna fight Floyd if he couldn't use them fucking supplements. He wasn't stupid. And he just figured that Floyd was gonna have to relent. But Floyd on the type of shit I'm on. No, nigga, and we not doing it the way that you gonna have the advantage. We either doing it so the shit is even, or we not doing it. And I'm fine with not doing it. And that's how I am. I'm fine. I'm fine with doing whatever I need to do by myself. I'm fine with being by myself, even if I don't like it. I'm fine. Because me being by myself and not liking it isn't as bad as me being with somebody else and not liking it. Get it? Because at least I can't leave myself, so I ain't got no choice. But I can leave yo, motherfucker. I'm out of here. Anyway, what do I think about Irv Gotti and Ashanti? You need me, I don't need you. Well, more to the point of, yeah, that's how they was doing that situation. But also, in addition, just so we can be clear, I'm agreeing with you. That's 100% how Mayweather was. That's literally, I believe, what Mayweather said. You watch boxing? I think Susan Borsfordale will be over here watching boxing. That's literally what Mayweather was saying. I don't need you, you need me. He was literally saying that, and he was right. What they was hoping was Mayweather was going to lose at some point and then have to fight Manny Pacquiao with the steroids. I think Manny Pacquiao was steroided up. I don't care what nobody say. So, that's what I think that they was hoping was going to happen. Floyd lose one, and now Floyd has to fight him. My condolences. R.I.P. to Mr. Burdell. I'm pretty sure he was a great man, because you are a great woman. And they tend to find each other. Shout out to Papa Jai. He says, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir, to you. Salute. How you doing? But I think of Irv Gotti Ashanti situation, you a man, you can't be running around talking about who you smashed. The woman got to call it. You can't be calling it. Unless she lie and be like, yo, he never hit. Nah, bitch. No, we're not doing that. I didn't talk about it. You don't talk about it neither. We could all keep the shit a secret. I don't really care. But you is not going to say that I didn't. We're not doing that. We is not doing that. That is zero things. Trojan man with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? He says, I like the show, bro. Appreciate you. He said, good morning. Yeah, nah, for real, for real. So he a whole sucker for that. You can't be running around talking about which shorties you smash. Like, what kind of shit is that, my nigga? Why is you throwing dirt on her name? That's how you throwing dirt on chicks' names. You understand what I'm saying? Why are you telling people about her bodies? The fuck is you doing that for? So no, I'm not on that type of time. Women could bring shit up like that. Men can't. You can't do that with me. That was some sucker shit. That was something you just want niggas to know that you was fucking a baddie. You know how you not let niggas know you banging a baddie, my nigga? You take her out. That's how you know. You take her out, everybody gonna know. Copy? Copy? Go spend some bucks. Go be seen in public with her. Everybody gonna know. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta tell nobody you here. Is that fair? Yeah, she should be trying to low-key and high-key play him. He was holding her captive. But I'm not going to get to that because I might be in trouble for libel. So I'm not going to get to that. I might get in trouble for slander. And then I might have to, I don't feel like having to deal with that. But it's not going to be slander. It's just something I can't necessarily prove unless people want to talk, and people might not want to talk. So I'll wait to see what people say in the public. And then I'll start, and when I figure if it's going to go in that direction. Susan Borsfordale says, I don't know too many women that are bragging about 20-year-old work. Look, man, I just want to be clear on something. The woman, see, because the woman, when the woman lets people know you with her, that's letting people know that she's proud to sleep with you. If a woman is not letting people know that you with her, she not proud to be sleeping with you, my nigga. Keep that shit on the low. She blessing you. Keep that shit on the low. What is you doing? What the fuck? They not cool no more though. So that's all that. That's all that. That's a lot of shit that's going on there. Yeah, like niggas don't know. Like there's a lot of shit. Like you don't understand how fortunate I am. You don't understand how fortunate I am. Like the fact that I was able to rap, and the fact that I was just a real cool dude that people just like hanging around. it opened up a lot of doors for me and it allowed for me to be in a lot of rooms, to have a lot of conversations with a lot of people that I didn't even know were people. So I'm literally talking to people at this age, and they're probably millionaires, and I don't even know. Because I don't really know these niggas like that. And we sitting there, and I'm chopping it up, being ridiculously entertaining. Why did we hide Papa Ja? Was that an accident? I think that was an accident. We're going to unhide him. I'm sorry about that, Papa Ja. Could somebody unhide Papa Ja, please? Susan Bortz-Bedell, this is the second day that happened. What is going on with you? Did he say something I didn't see, maybe? I don't know. I unhit him first, though. I'm assuming it was an accident. I haven't seen him in a long time, so there's no telling. But I'm going to go check. Oh, nah. He was saying that laughing, joking. No. No, he was saying I'm stupid. That's like a New Yorker say you funny. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like you funny and shit. Yo, you stupid, homie. Oh, man, I love Susan Bortz-Bedell. Stay on go. I'll unhit you, homie. Don't worry about it. Stay on go. That's the energy I like. Protect me, motherfucker. Have my back. I got yours. Have my back. I got yours. Let's get to this. Let's get back to the show. We got totally off track with the Young Thug situation, but I remember where we was, and I want to explain something to you right now. Remember when I told you they don't need Young Thug? You are not old. You're mature. And we need you too. Don't get that confused. They don't need Young Thug. The only thing Young Thug could do for them is snitch on a nigga in another gang. You said your daughter's my age? First of all, age is nothing but a number. That's one. Two. Yo, is anybody else upset that R. Kelly wrote that song? Is anybody else upset that R. Kelly wrote that song? I'm just curious. Is anybody else upset about that? Let's get back to the show. Y'all want me to get back to the show, or y'all rather just stay fucking around? Because I could just get back to the Young Thug conversation, or we could just stay fucking around for the rest of the show. I'm enjoying myself. I leave it up to you guys. That nigga was telling everybody the whole time he banging them young girls. The whole time he telling everybody. Niggas is singing them songs with him in the shows. He's literally singing songs about sleeping with young girls, and he has a whole audience of girls also singing about the same things. Imagine how aroused this dude was singing, knowing, oh man, this guy, keep him in jail, keep him in all of the jails. Oh man, he's not as bad as. Did y'all hear about? I'm about to say something. Did y'all hear about the gay couple that adopted two young boys and then were caught on tape and started making child pornography with them? Happened in Georgia. Susan Bortz said, "But Lee is a victim in my book. Lee is 100% a victim. You can't be a child and not be a victim in that situation." Jody Spencer said, "Go back to the show. I haven't heard what's going on." All right, so listen, pay attention. They brought new charges against Young Thug. I believe these new charges was brought against Young Thug because they're not dealing with Young Thug. The only thing that Young Thug could possibly do, just so we could be clear, is snitch on another nigga. So what they're doing right now is they're bringing all of their information to the forefront that's going to prove that Young Thug was the head of the organization. Do you get it yet? Is anybody here with me? They're bringing all of their information to the forefront right now to prove that Young Thug was the head of the organization. I already told y'all this. Young Thug can't snitch on nobody unless he's snitching on another Don. Now, listen and pay attention. 60 days is almost up. Imagine if Young Thug was pretending or was thinking about helping and changed his mind at the last minute, and those 60 days was according to whether he was going to help the government or not. And since he decided to not help the government, now they're going to make sure that they bury him even deeper than they was going to bury him before. But regardless of that, listen to this and pay attention. The trial is set for January. Young Thug is close to J Prince, Big U, Whack 100. That's who they really want. Well, I don't know if anybody wants Whack 100, just so we can be clear. I don't think the government cares about that guy. If the government wanted Whack 100, he wouldn't be standing so close to Takashi 6ix9ine. Boom. J Prince, the government hates him. That's a fact. And Big U, I'm not sure about the government necessarily wanting Big U either, because where they might, he's doing things right now that's beneficial to what they're trying, some of the programs in which they will want to have. So sometimes when you're doing shit like that, even though you might be doing some weirdo shit on the side, or you did some weirdo shit a couple of years ago, the government just say, well, you know what, right now he's an agent for us, so we're gonna take the good with the bad. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if they have the Big U, with all due respect. But J Prince, they hate that nigga. Their fucking CIA been after J Prince forever. Papa Josh says, back in the 90s, a lot of them was messing with young people. Sad but true. That's a whole fact. What are you talking about? I don't know why you're saying back in the 90s. It was happening in the 80s. It was happening in the 70s. It was happening in the 60s. It was happening in the aughts. It was happening in the 10s. And it's happening now. If you let Donald Trump tell you, that's who he's fighting against. If you listen to Donald Trump, he's fighting against the World League of Pedophiles, right? Tell me where I'm wrong. Isn't this what Donald Trump is always talking about? Tell me where I'm wrong. This is who he says he's fighting against, right? Wait, if he does what, his music career is over? You talking about Young Thug? Young Thug is never getting out, period. He's not coming out, whether he snitch or not. Even if he snitch, he's not coming out. Even if he snitched, they got to still give him 20, 25 years. I don't care. They still got to give him 20, 25 years. They said 50 plus bodies, man. And they said he's the head of the organization. Him snitching is just going to be him not living in hell. You get it? That's what him snitching is going to do. He's just not going to have to live in hell. You know, we won't send you to the ADX. You get it? Why do you think they got them living the way they got them living right now? Because if they don't help, these niggas is going to the ADX. And this is their life for the rest of their life. See, y'all niggas that always talking about y'all not snitching, y'all don't think about shit like that. Y'all don't think about the psychological torture that you go through for months and sometimes years before it's even the opportunity for you to snitch or not. Niggas be having their whole brains rewired and then they snitch. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, a lot of these snitches been snitching since they've been fucking getting caught as a juvenile. What you think happened when they get them juveniles in there for 2 or 3 years and they rewire their brain while their brain is still developing? They turn them into a snitch. Lex Luger says he pulled a Sammy the Bull, still won't help his case. He has to do 20 to 25. It's 50 plus. He got 50 plus murders they're saying that they're involved with or have some kind of participation in or cause to happen. So nah, that's not happening. Copy? He got to do sometime. They can't just let him out. That would just be irresponsible at this point. With all due respect. That will cause so many problems in future cases with them trying to get plea deals and shit. You know what I'm saying? They would have to imagine somebody that did less than what he's being accused of, and now you don't want to give them a better deal than you're going to give him. You understand what I'm saying? You might in the long run cause yourself to go do more trials that you might not win. This is what I mean by I think like that. I think about how the future is also going to be getting affected. I don't just be thinking about the here and now. So when I'm making my plans, I'm usually making plans with a projection in mind. So that's why when I say I'm trying to do a thing and then people doing shit to go contrary to what I'm doing, I'm like, a lot of times you're actually hurting something and you don't know what you're hurting. So just do the thing that I'm asking you to do, please. And they don't do that though. They still just do their own thing and then be like, but it failed because of you, Jack. And I'm like, you didn't even do the thing I asked you to do. You did some other shit. Alright, whatever, nigga. You literally did not do your part. You don't know how funny that shit be to me when I be listening to a motherfucker talk. And I be like, you literally did not do your part and you're telling me about something I did. You didn't even do what you were supposed to do. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's go. Then what would you do if I was him? I wouldn't be in that situation because I don't even want to be a kingpin of anything. I want to be the kingpin of a movie studio. How about that? I wouldn't be me. I would just not do that. I wouldn't do any of those things. So I don't know what I would do if I was in his situation. Because I wouldn't do any of the things that got him there. You understand? I can't tell you what I would do. This is literally me not judging, by the way. I can't tell you what I would do. I would literally never do the things that got him put there. It just wouldn't. It's not my character. I would never commit a crime with another person I don't want to commit crimes. I'm trying to figure out a way to phrase that. I don't want to commit crimes. I don't want to commit crimes. Because, first of all, the Lord says we got to try to live by the laws of the nation that we're in. Right? So, yeah, I'm not trying to commit crimes. Civil unrest is wrong also. We're supposed to change shit. Not really. I mean, there's an argument that could be made. But not really. I mean, as long as you're working inside of the parameters that the government has set up. Like, as long as... And for the most part, that's what people are doing. So, you know what? I want to backtrack off of that. Because there are some things that I can mention, like rioting and looting. But for the most part, whenever we have civil unrest and it's just civil disobedience, it'd be on point. So, let me take that back. Let me backtrack off that statement. And thank you to the 27 people that hit the like button today. I appreciate y'all. I wanted to look and see what time it is, but I don't got my phone next to me. That's why you see me like, what the fuck? Where did the clock? Give me 1 second. I gotta get a clock in. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, I gotta look at my phone every time I want to know what time it is. That shit sucks. I used to tell the time by the TV, but I don't got cable no more. So usually I just have Sports Center on my TV all day. So our Sports Center is on the TV all day, depending on what program it is. I know what time it is. You know what? I could go for a fucking smoothie. I want a smoothie so bad. I want a smoothie machine. I need a blender. I'm gonna go put a blender on Amazon list. I need a blender like a motherfucker. Oh, we got links down in the comment section if you would like to buy some merch. We do not have Star Wars merch. But if you would like to buy some merch, we have links down in the comment section to our BBN shop. We also got links for other things, like if you don't currently have Acorns. I use Acorns all the time. I'm not even going to lie to you. I use Acorn. This is the Acorn card. They send you a metal card, by the way. So I use Acorns all the time. It's actually has a lot of benefits. Not for nothing. Blender. I need a blender like a motherfucker. Blender for shakes and smoothies. Wait, what? Oh, I like that one, but it's pink. I don't need nothing portable. I just want something easy. I want something easy to use. You know what? I better speak to somebody first. I need something cheap and easy to use. I don't want nothing too complicated. I just want to throw the fruit in there and then blend the bitch. Shout out to Papa Jow with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? He said, thank you for reading my messages. I would love to be able to read every message. But I can't. And so what I generally do is when people are interesting, I like to read their messages. And when people are uninterested or they just saying shit in the chat that's just stupid, I just skip over them. So literally just keep coming in here and saying good message, and I'm gonna, I did the BBN Clubhouse, but nobody pulled up. I need a girlfriend. I need an assistant. So I don't trust easy. So I gotta go find a girlfriend, and then I gotta monetize her, get her money. It's a better than, it's gonna help her too. It's gonna help her. This is not just a me thing, okay? A lot of the ideas I have is a me thing, but it also helps the people that's involved as much or more, to be honest with you. But yeah, I need to find a girl and monetize her. Maybe I find a nice cutie, and then I could make sure, hopefully I find a nice cutie, and she want to be an Instagram model. That'd be dope. You think that'd be dope? I find me a nice girlfriend, and she want to model on Instagram. That'd be so lit. I should go for that. Like, I don't really have a design. I mean, with all truthfulness, I hope I do meet somebody and they want to have kids. But, if they don't, I'm fine with that also. I hope they do currently have some if they don't want to have any, by the way. If you have no kids and I meet you and you're like, I don't want to have no kids, I'm looking at you kind of weird. Like, you have no kids and you don't want to have kids? Like, I might not be able to deal with whatever your psychological disorder is. To be honest with you. Because there was a point in my life where I didn't want to have kids. And I understood that my brain was damaged. And that's why I thought that. You understand? I just had a lot of bad experiences at that point, And then I changed different. Actually, having a kid is what changed that. The actual child materializing in front of my eyes. And then you want to win. But you invite conflict. So as much as you would love to be really in a person's life, because of who you are, Satan is always chasing you. So sometimes you just got to make decisions that it hurt you and it might hurt the other person, but it's best for everybody involved. Because some of us, Satan is just always chasing us, and there's nothing we can do about it because God put his hand on us, and that's just what it is. Susan Bort says, hey, what up, King Will? This is BBN fan for a salute. Shout out to Susan Boyd. She says, I get some parents, I guess some shouldn't be parents, but being a parent and grandparent is the greatest blessing. This is what I keep next to my bed. I need a picture frame, but this is what I keep next to my bed. I've had this picture for 11 years. I had this picture for 11 years. This is my daughter when she was a child. I had this picture for 11 years, and as you can see, it's not wrinkled or anything. It got some discoloration, but it's not wrinkled or anything. This is a picture of my daughter when she was a child. I made beautiful babies. Keep that over the head of my bed. Keep that over the head of my bed. I don't get the... Yeah, I make beautiful babies. Her mother do too, that's a fact. If it wasn't all me, her mother was a part of that too. Let's not get lost. Let's not get lost, all right? Her mother was a part of that too. She got her mother in her and she got me in her, and that's a whole fact. Her mother was a part of that too. I make beautiful babies though. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a bona fide fact. She got my nose. I mean, like, she got her mother features too. Let's not get this confused. But that's my face. Yeah? Shout out to Young Earl. That's my face. So every time y'all bashing me, every time y'all trying to destroy my life, y'all trying to make it so I can't do for the people in my life I'm supposed to be doing for. So that can't be coming from God. All of that energy got to be coming from Satan. Get it? You get why y'all bad people, for real, for real. Y'all really are bad people. I know you try to act like you're not, but you really are bad people. You're making people in my life suffer that I got to do for because you don't like me. You really are bad people. That's not a question. Make them pretty babies. She's 17 now though. I make them pretty babies. Pretty babies. I am proud of that. I'm gonna keep it a low stack with you. I am very proud that I make pretty babies. All of my brothers do though. All of us do. Like not for nothing. So that's a dope. That's dope. Make pretty babies. Pretty babies. My daughter look like she should be in a movie. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. If you saw my daughter on television, you would think she belonged there. Let's just keep it a stack. Let's just keep it a stack. If you saw my daughter on television, you'd think she belonged on television. Let's just keep it a stack. Just keep it a stack. I need to get to the bag so I could go buy her a house. What the fuck are you talking about? I need to go get to the bag so I can make her dreams come true. So I gotta make my dreams come true first. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm hoping I'm gonna succeed because I don't want to fail her like my father failed me. So yeah, I'll be under a lot of pressure I put on myself. And I'm stressed and I'm a grown man and sometimes I just want to cry. The world needs to really just start being a little bit better of a place. Like, for real, for real. I'm going to keep trying to be the example. It's stressful being the example because you got to take shit from people. It's stressful being the example because you got to wait for the world to recognize lies. You got to take shorts a lot when you be the example. I'm just trying to be the example. I'm trying to walk those steps without God having to carry me. Because I'm going there one way or the other. But it'll just be so much better if there could be 4 footsteps, not just 2. Unconditional love and support is the greatest gift. But I got to get myself in a position where I'm able to go around my daughter and shield her from the shit I'm going through. So when I'm in that position, then I'm going to be able to, hopefully, she'll allow me back into her life. I mean, she don't got no issue with me, but I know that I got to stay distant because I want to keep the devil away from her. So hopefully I'll get the resources and the things that I need at some point, and I'll be able to protect her. I don't think right now I wouldn't want anybody to go through feeling the way that I feel a lot of the times. That's all. I definitely want my daughter to feel that way. Skip Bayless proposed a swap of Kevin Durant and LeBron James. If they do that, Nets win. The Nets win that trade. Kevin Durant is a choker. I said it. Kevin Durant plays big in small moments. Kevin Durant plays big in small moments. In big moments, he plays small. Tell me how many big shots you see Kevin Durant hitting to win playoff games. Did he play well in that finals game? Absolutely. But when you got a safety net like Steph Curry, when you have a safety net like Steph Curry, it's not hard to play well. What I'm going to say is a lot of people have never been the best player on a team. I've been the best player on numerous teams. And I'm going to tell you what happened when you're the best player on a team. Niggas that aren't good have confidence. And niggas that's really, really top tier are even better. Steph Curry gives niggas confidence. Because you know at any point in the game, he can hit a couple threes and bring you back. I'm going to explain something. I had a 2K team. Right? And do you know that these motherfuckers would literally tell me that they be fucking around for a quarter two because they know that I'm going to bring them back and win the game at the end of the game if there's any problems? This is no cap. So they'll be fucking around. I'm arguing at these niggas the whole game. Play seriously. Not every game, just some games. And then they'll be fucking around. And then when it becomes the fourth quarter and I don't know everybody passing the ball, I got to take... Now we're running the plays the way it's supposed to be ran. Now they're getting me the ball the right way. Now they setting the screen. Now the fourth quarter, we usually come back and win. Don't get it confused. But I don't like the roller coaster. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying with Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant was with Russell Westbrook took that off of him. It took the weight off of him. Because if they lose, people blame Russ. When they win, everybody said KD. Tell me where I'm wrong. Hold on. I'm speaking this directly to a Hunter Racer. tell me where I'm wrong. Let's go back to the beginning of their careers. Just so we can be clear, because people are always saying I'm saying shit that's crazy, when in reality, I just think that I got more fucking optics on. I just have a different perspective. Listen, pay attention. When they was with OKC, whenever OKC lost, they blamed it on Russ. Whenever they won, they said it was Kevin Durant. Why did they do that? Pardon me. Why did that help Kevin Durant? Because now Kevin Durant had a net. Even if he failed, he didn't really fail. They blame it on the other nigga. So hold on. Kevin Durant, now he's at Golden State. That's where he went second, right? I forgot where he went second. Anyway, wherever the fuck he went. So he's at Golden State. I think it was really weird. He's at Golden State. He's playing with Steph Curry, man. Steph Curry, arguably the greatest shooter on the planet ever. Steph Curry's such a good shooter. People think the basketball got magnets in it. I think they might have a point at this point, because Steph Curry is that good of a shooter. Tell me how many times Durant went to the finals when he wasn't on Golden State. Now tell me how many times LeBron went to the finals. For everybody that don't think that this is a fair trade, that everybody that don't think that if LeBron was traded for KD, that Brooklyn wouldn't be winning. Brooklyn wins that deal. Steph redefined basketball. My dude, so a Hunter Racer. I know what I'm talking about. You just, whenever I say things, people want to find out why they act like I got a problem. Like there's an issue with it. There is no issue with what I said. He plays big in small moments, and he plays small in big moments. There's no issue with what I said. I didn't say anything wrong. If I have a big shot to take, if I have to choose between him and Kawhi, I want Kawhi with the ball. Kawhi's not even a shooter, my nigga. If there's a big basket to be made and I got Durant with the ball or I got Kawhi with the ball, I want Kawhi with the ball. Who do you want with the ball? I literally picked the person who isn't known as a scorer on purpose. Who do you want with the ball? Kawhi or KD? You got to get the basket. A dunk or a shot, don't matter. But you got to get the basket. You got 15 seconds on the clock. Who do you want with the ball? Durant or Kawhi? Put it in the chat. You want to know why people don't like going against what I say? No, he doesn't work well under pressure. He doesn't. That's a fact. When I'm playing basketball and the pressure comes, I play better. I play better. Because usually I'm not playing hard. Like literally, I don't really play basketball hard no more. Because I'm literally out there just to have fun. I don't like playing with niggas that want to go out there and argue. I'm an old man. I don't want to argue. Once we go into the court and it's all about all that arguing shit, I don't really want to play here no more. I'm just keeping it stacked with you. I don't want to go to the court and argue. I get it. That's what some people like doing, but I don't like doing that. You understand what I'm saying? So if you just talking crazy, just, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing it in jest and we just, fucking around joking, I get that. But once you start making it like it's something real, no, we're not doing that. Because not all of us is for play. Some of us have had people do that and then our lives really was in danger. So we take that shit different serious. Some of us been shot at the basketball court. You understand? So some of us just take the shit a little seriously. Some people need the pressure. Some buckle under pressure. I don't need the pressure or nothing. And honestly, with you, all I need is, I just need to just be, if I'm motivated to do a thing, I'll just do a thing. But I work better with positive motivation. I just do. I work way better with positive motivation. Like, if I get motivation to do it, like, that's what gets me to do a thing. Like, whenever I buy new stuff, that motivates me. Like, if I go buy some sneakers, that's going to motivate me to want to make videos. Like, when I go buy new equipment, that motivates me to want to go use the equipment. Like when I go out to an event, that motivates me to want to go out to more events. A lack of something doesn't motivate me to do the thing. That causes confusion inside of myself. You understand? So that's why sometimes people might be looking at me and they don't see me moving. I'm moving up here. I'm just not moving here. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to tell y'all people don't know how I do my research. Because I'm researching when you don't know I'm researching. You probably standing right there with me. You just wasn't listening as well as I was listening. That's it. Me and you probably got the same exact information. You just wasn't listening the way I was listening. We got different experiences in life. So you absorb the information one way and I absorbed it different. That's it. That's all. Do I do extra research? I have a really good memory. So sometimes a situation will come up and I might remember some shit that happened 5-6 years ago that pertains to it. Maybe a situation will come up and not only do I have a real good memory, but I also take in a lot of media that has nothing to do with black people. So maybe something will come up and it's, you know, unbeknownst to me, I've been following it for the last 6-7 months. You know, now y'all guys are just getting onto it so I can talk to it about y'all. So that's what I mean by when people be saying I'm not doing it. I know how to do this job. And doing this job sometimes means researching some shit 4 or 5 months before you even think you're going to need the information. You niggas don't know what you're doing. That's why y'all talk about me. You ain't got no choice. Is it time to eat lunch? And that's not me being cocky, by the way. That's just me stating facts. Is it time for lunch? It's almost time for lunch. I want a smoothie today so bad you don't even fucking know. I think they make them in the supermarket, but I don't never go get smoothie. Oh no, I'm debating. What y'all think? Smoothie today or no? I need a blender and so I can make my own damn smoothies every fucking morning. That's what I need. I wake up 5 o'clock and 5:30 almost every morning. I went to bed about 3 o'clock last night and I woke up at 5:30 this morning. And as you can see, I'm wide awake. So I'm happy that shit is coming back. I used to never really sleep, by the way. I usually sleep about 4 hours a night. Yeah, we got Jamba Juice here. I used to sleep 4 hours a night. I don't generally, for some strange reason, I don't need much sleep. Was I in the sun yesterday? Yeah, generally speaking, I don't need much sleep. Like, I've never needed much sleep. But when I'm not in a good mood, I sleep a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Like any normal human being would. But generally speaking, when I'm in a good mood, I don't sleep much. I don't take naps throughout the course of the day, nothing. I don't sleep much at all. I'm just up. I don't even really get tired. A smoothie sounds good. Strawberry, I'm going to get one now that you brought it up. Why don't we get a smoothie fund going? Who got $2 for the smoothie? Let's get 10 people with $2 for Jack Frost a smoothie. Or we can get one person with $10 with Jack Frost a smoothie. Or we could do one better. We could get one person with $20 and say, Jack Frost, buy yourself a smoothie and buy a young lady a smoothie. I might not see a young lady, so that's just a stretch. Sometimes I be saying shit, right? And then I'm saying a thing, and it be tongue in cheek. Don't get it confused. And then I just lean into it. That was one of those moments. I like leaning into shit I say sometimes. See where it go. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a smoothie. I'm already buying a smoothie, by the way. I'm already buying a smoothie. That's what I've been debating. Because I've been thinking about a smoothie all week. Okay, so basically, generally, I just buy fruit every day because I really like fruit and I've been trying to eat more of it. But I buy the fruit that already is prepackaged. So I want to start just getting the regular fruit, even though I know a lot of that shit is GMO. But I know how to read the label so you can see which ones is GMO and shit like that. So shout out to Susan Bortz Bedell. Shout out Susan Bortz Bedell pulling up. She says, Jack Frost, we got you. She said, Jack Frost, we got you. She said, $10 for the smoothie fund. She said, Jack Frost, we got you. We don't care about the haters. We don't care about those people that's counting your pockets. They counting your pockets because they can't count their own. When they look at their pockets, they're upset with what's in their pockets. That's why they count your pockets. This is just sad. I don't even want to tell you about this. You know, this world, we have to. People laugh at me because niggas just think I'm pussy. Because I try so hard to avoid confrontation. But what y'all don't understand is there's a problem going on in America right now. I think it might be this weed they giving out to niggas. I think it might be the weed they giving out to niggas. I don't know. There's a problem going on in America right now where people are just doing insane shit at a high level. I don't want to be involved in nobody's insane shit. I don't want to be involved in nobody's insane shit. So when somebody comes to me with something that I don't understand, my brain don't work right. I literally I'm just going to say it like that. My brain don't work right. So I say all that to say this. Can y'all please stop being out here making fun of people that thinking about taking their own life? Can y'all please understand that there's a depression that is going on in America right now that's at an all-time high? Can y'all please understand that Satan is moving in a way where Satan is trying to make everybody's life miserable? If you got somebody around you that's trying to make somebody else's life miserable, that's Satan. Respect that. Either get away from them or join in. If you don't join in, they're going to make your life miserable. Join in, or you can get away from them and worship the Most High. That's what I say you should do. Now, with that being said, I just looked at this and I'm hearing this. I'm not going to let y'all hear what this man said because he don't deserve it. But apparently, an Oklahoma City man goes on live before he killed himself and his 3 children. Now, he killed himself and his 3 children because his baby mama cheated. I'm not playing this idiot video because it's him talking about what he's going to do right before he did it. And apparently you can hear the children crying in the background. Y'all people are out here stalking motherfuckers. Y'all people are out here causing mental illnesses in individuals. Y'all people is in here causing mental illness in people. You people are evil. You people are evil. Y'all people are harassing people until their brains don't allow them to be able to understand reality. You people are evil. You people are Satan. I'm never going to move off of that because I want God to treat you with the appropriate energy. So we will never be cool. And there will be never nothing that we could ever talk about on an amicable level. Ever about anything. And I promise you. Because I don't believe in negotiating with Satan. You think I'm stubborn. I am. But more importantly to that, I'm usually stubborn about not going against what I believe God is intending or want me to do. And I don't think God has any intention of me being friendly with Satan or any of his minions. So for the niggas that do what I consider to be Satan's work, no, I wouldn't want to be cool with you if I wasn't the person you was talking about. You don't even understand how real it is. You got people out here really dealing with all type of different mental health disorders. And then you got other people that have their own mental health disorder trying to get them to kill themselves and get them to hurt other people. This is evil. You do you though. You do you though. So Susan Bortz-Badell, they're trying to get you to stop supporting the channel and they want you to talk to Vic Star because apparently what they do is anytime anybody comes around here and supportive of me, they try to convince people to stop loving me. Who would do that other than Satan? Who other than Satan would do that? You think God ever shows up into anybody's life and does that? Ever. There's a Bible, there's a Quran, and there's a whole lot of other things that are speaking about the Most High in different iterations or different forms. And in none of these things has it ever said that the Most High stalked individuals the way that I'm being stalked. But it does show where Satan stalked Jesus, where Satan stalked Job, where Satan stalked the apostles, where Satan stalked Saul. I'm just naming people Satan stalked. You can't name me one person God stalked. Yeah, I'm showing women's behinds and I have a daughter. I'm showing somebody's Instagram page and giving them promotion. So you also don't want black companies being promoted? So you also don't want black companies being promoted? Right? Let me just show you what this company is real quick. This company that you don't want being promoted. This hard-working lady right here that you don't want promoted. Her name is Reagan K. She got 1.8 million followers. This hard-working woman that you do not, this hard-working black woman that you do not want promoted. This hard-working black woman that you do not want promoted. This hard-working black woman that you do not want promoted. Satan. So you have a problem with me promoting black women, Satan? What kind of women do you want me to promote, Satan? Also, she's taking a shower. Why is she not? She's about to get in the bath. Why can't this be her promoting cleanliness? Why can't this be her promoting taking self-care? This is her in the bathroom. All you saw was her ass? You didn't see her in the bathroom? I'm the one with the problem, though. Satan. Of course there's no problem. They are, you remember, most of these dudes is gay, and they're mad whenever I show women. Y'all don't notice they upset every time I show women? These dudes is gay. I'm trying to tell you. That dude from Seattle, I think the nigga gay, man. That fat nigga, these niggas is gay. Why do you think every single time I bring a woman up, they try to do everything to make it seem like no woman should be around me? These niggas is gay. I already don't like talking to people. I got the corniest trolls on the net. They don't think they are, though. They don't think that, because I'm not doing nothing to troll. You understand? Like, I'm literally not doing nothing to troll. I'm not doing anything to troll. I could see if I was going out in there, going out in the world, and I was going to clubs and I was posting shit. I'm not doing anything to troll. I'm just making content and talking about stories. I'm not doing anything to troll. You understand? They're stupid. They want to troll me, but they also don't want me doing nothing. If I'm not doing nothing, there's nothing for you to troll, dumb asses. They want me doing nothing, but they also want to troll me. If I'm not doing nothing, I'm not doing nothing for you to troll. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're not smart. I wish I had better trolls. Good trolls get you bread. When you have bad trolls, you don't get bread. Good trolls get you paid. Good trolls is a worth doing fucking content with. Good trolls. If I had good trolls, I'd do content with them. That's a fact. I don't have good trolls. I got people that I don't never want to speak to. You understand? I'm not even to be played with like that. That's not even the energy I'm on. We got people in here that come troll every day and they don't get kicked. Usually when I'm like, I just don't want to take that. Like, we just stop and then you just slow down, you just back up, and then that's it. We just keep the show going. Shout out to them. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I'm ready to go get lunch. I'm hungry as shit. I'm going to get that smoothie, too. I'm going to get me a smoothie today. Shout out to that shit. Also, shout out to the people. We have a Amazon My List down there. I can definitely appreciate a couple of y'all if y'all will go down there and pick up a couple of things we can use over here in the crib. Definitely would appreciate that. Obviously, don't do anything that you can't afford. That's the part that always kills me when people be like, YouTube content creators want donations or ask for donations, and they say that other people can't afford them. No, nigga, you can't afford it. And if you can't afford it, that's fine, that's cool. But how can you say what another nigga can't afford? How you can say what another nigga can't afford? Another nigga might not be your son. Another nigga might want to donate to the channel and don't think that you ain't your slave. How the fuck you gonna be able to tell another nigga what they can afford? That's the shit that always kills me. I'm like, niggas be really in here trying to tell me what other niggas can afford. Like, how could you tell me? No, you can't afford it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Usually when I can't afford something, I leave it alone. Usually I just leave it alone. Yep, I 100% block anybody that comes in here and try to disrupt my energy. That's a fact. 100% of the people that come in here try to disrupt my energy, I kick. How about that? It ain't got shit to do with an opinion, and it ain't got shit to do with agreeing with me. If you come in here to disrupt my energy, I'm going to kick you. I've been saying this since the beginning. The people that don't want to listen to me and keep believing that it's opinion-based, it's because you want to. It has nothing to do with the truth. You want to dislike me. Keep disliking me. I don't like you. And I don't even want you to stop disliking me, by the way. I want when you go speak to God, for you to just be held accountable for your words. I want you to keep feeling about me however you feel like feeling about me. How about that? However it is that you feel about me, I want that to stay consistent until you see God. That's how I'm operating. I don't care if you went here. You're going to be in hell's damnation. I'm going to win. You're going to be in hell's damnation. Everything y'all doing is sinful. Every single thing that y'all doing is sinful. Y'all literally come here and commit like 5-6 sins every show, a piece. Every single thing that y'all do is sinful. Every time you lie to sin, you're going to be like you joking. I'm not taking it as a joke. And in the Bible, it says that if you say a joke that offends the person, it's not a joke, and you should apologize. Well, you said too many, and I don't want an apology. That's why I like that I know the Bible. So no, God wants me to go down this path. This is the path that God chose for me. Maybe God want me to expose the individuals that are with Satan. Maybe that's all my purpose is to be a fucking Geiger counter for individuals that worshiping Satan. I'm here minding my business, and they're just going to flock to me so you can see exactly who they are, so you know who to stay away from. So you know who not to deal with. It's that simple. Why are they so important to them that I have nothing? Why is it so important to them that I'm not on the internet? If I'm on the internet, I'm talking about God a lot of the times. And it's always been like that ever since the show's been up. Why, when my book bag got stolen, did I not get my Bible back, but I got every single thing else out the book bag? I didn't get my Bible back, though. I got the computer back, but not the Bible. So my book bag gets stolen, I get the computer back, but I don't get the Bible back. That's how I took it. I took it as whoever stole the bag needed the Bible more than I needed it. Yes, I used to walk around with a Bible on me at all times. This is a fact, for years. Yeah. Next time I work past the church, I'm going to go get another one of them little pocket Bibles. I used to walk around with a Bible on me for years. Ask niggas that know me. Ask niggas. Ask niggas. I don't know what to tell you. When I was locked up, you know how niggas go be with the Muslim niggas? No, nigga, them niggas was coming and asking me about the Lord. Motherfuckers was coming over to me asking me about the Bible. This is a fact. And we got people that was locked up and with me that be popping up in here. I was even in prison preaching the Lord. In jail. I wasn't in prison, I was in jail. Shout out to the Bible. Shout out to the Most High. Just because. Yeah, see me soon. See me whenever you want to see me. I don't even care. You talking to a dude that don't care. I live and die based on God's will. If you're to see me and kill me, then that's what's going to happen. If you're to see me and not kill me, then that's what's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen is what's going to be. You get it? So whatever it is that's going to happen is what's going to happen. You don't got to tell me about it. Oh, you got to tell me about it because you're not going to be about it. Okay, copy. No, I got you. You got to make me think it's going to happen because you don't have the capability to do it. No, I get it. That's more projected, right? Anyway, let's get up out of here. I hope y'all liked the show today. I don't know if you did or you didn't. We're going to be back tonight. Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? I mean, Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, it's Wednesday. Tomorrow night, we have an event. I want to go to the event, but we want to go to the event looking good. I'd appreciate it if we could do a saloon show tonight and we could have about 5 or 10 of y'all pull up and have a good time. We have an outside event to go to tomorrow. It's not going to be live, but I'm going to collect a lot of footage. I might be able to get some quick interviews. I'm looking for producers. People that want to help me with the production of the content. You can hit me up on the side. You can hit me up on the side if you just want to do promo that way. Or you can just pull up to the saloon tonight. I'm going to start doing a new thing soon. My computer's not working right. But when I start doing this new thing, everybody is going to copy off of us. I promise you. When we get a new computer, we're going to change YouTube again. And y'all know we changed YouTube 2 or 3 times already. Everybody damn near copying off of us. That's a fact. Okay? That's a fact. And we're going to change YouTube again once I get a new computer. Because this new idea that I have is about to shut everything down. I promise you. Now, with that being said, we're going to get up out of here. We're going to get to the store. We're going to go do some things. We're going to have some fruits. We're going to eat some smoothies. And you guys are going to have a beautiful day. You know why you're going to have a beautiful day? Because the Lord is with us. The Lord is always with us. He's with us even in our darkest moments. That's how we get out of it. So everybody is going to have a beautiful day. We're going to all go out there and be productive. We're going to be assets to ourselves and to the teams in which we're a part of. We're going to be great. Like, comment, subscribes. Join notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one.